Good afternoon, East Texas. This is your TylerPaper.com midday news update for April 11th. North Korea delivered a fresh round of rhetoric today, according to the Associated Press, with claims that it had, quote, powerful striking means on standby for a missile launch, while Seoul and Washington speculated North Korea is preparing to test a medium-range missile during upcoming national celebrations. Now, the Committee for the Peaceful Reunification of the Fatherland, a non-military agency that deals with relations with South Korea, said its, quote, striking means have been put on standby for a launch and the coordinates of targets put into the warheads. Now, it didn't clarify further. The statement was the latest in a torrent of threats seen outside Pyongyang as an effort to raise fears and pressure Seoul and Washington into changing their North Korea policy. Now, on the streets of Pyongyang, meanwhile, North Koreans celebrated the anniversary of leader Kim Jong-un's appointment to the country's top party post. Now, officials in Seoul and Washington say North Korea appears to be preparing to test fire a medium-range missile designed to reach the U.S. territory of Guam in the Pacific Ocean. Now, doing so would violate UN Security Council resolutions prohibiting North Korea from nuclear and ballistic missile activity and mark a major escalation in its standoff with neighboring nations and the U.S. Now, analysts do not believe North Korea will stage an attack similar to the one that started the Korean War in 1950, but there are concerns that the animosity could spark a skirmish that could escalate into a serious conflict. In other news today, a chartered bus overturned on a busy highway near Dallas, killing at least 2 people and injuring several others, authorities said, according to the Associated Press. Now, a Department of Public Safety trooper told KRLD radio out of Dallas that the bus slid off the busy highway in Irving. Now, video from the scene shows the bus tipped on its side in the center median along State Highway 161. Now, emergency workers were using emergency exits on top of the bus to get to passengers, some of whom were being wheeled to ambulances. Now, medical helicopters also were at the scene. And Las Colinas Medical Center in Irving confirmed that 6 patients from the wreck have been taken to the facility. Details weren't immediately available on their conditions, and a hospital spokesman says he believes more patients were on their way. A spokesman for Baylor Medical Center in Irving said patients also were arriving at his hospital. Officials expected about a dozen patients from the crash. And also today, the University of St. Thomas evacuated its campus near downtown Houston after receiving bomb threats today. The university's website first informed students just after 8:30 a.m. that classes scheduled for the library would be located due to the bomb threats. But an hour later, it updated the website and told students to immediately evacuate the campus as the threats were investigated. Now, St. Thomas is the only Catholic university in Houston, and it has more than 3,700 students. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check back for the afternoon update around 3 p.m.